What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Motorhead YouTube channel. In today's video, we're back to work on the CLS63AMG, and today we got a couple parts we need to paint before we do the final assembly. As you know, we did forget to paint the gas cap because I misplaced it, but I found the gas cap, so we're gonna get that painted with the front bumper. And the front bumper is already sanded. Vlad went ahead and took care of it, and Dad's actually using the paint booth right now, so we're gonna wait till he finishes. He just has to paint one door, so it shouldn't be too much time. So while we're waiting, we're gonna go ahead and get this roof sanded. Albert does want it to be black, and I don't blame him. I've painted a couple of my roofs black on my cars because it just makes it look so much better. And if he tints this front windshield, it's just gonna flow very nicely. So we need to paint this roof. And also I was thinking, what do you think, if I paint these also?
Paint what?
This little seal that goes down through there.
Oh yeah, that's probably gotta go black too.
I think it'd look better because it's gonna go with the window, so we'll paint that black too. So for now, what we need to do is take this antenna off and tape off this back area right here so no water gets in there. And the reason we're doing it before the glass is because there is a seal here and we want the paint to wrap around the edge. So we're gonna do that. So let's go ahead, and I think we'll take that off first, and then that way we still have access, and then we'll tape this up when it's off.
What is? What are you doing?
Painting the roof black.
Roof black?
That's right.
What? This is not black?
That's gotta come off.
Oh man.
Okay, so we got the roof sanded and we're gonna let it dry off and it'll be ready. We'll throw it into the paint booth. And now we need to get the side skirt ready and the bumper. But before we do that, we're gonna head over to CarQuest and get some paint. All right, so we got our paint and we also got this right here for the gun. So let's go ahead and head back to the shop. Okay guys, so we got the bumper and the side skirt prepped. We can't take that car out of the paint booth yet because it is cold and we don't want to ruin our gas paint job. So We're gonna wait a little bit, and while we wait for that to cure up a little bit more, we're gonna pull this car outside and give it a nice wash. As you can see, it's just all dirty, and we want it to be nice and clean for that paint job because we want it to turn out perfect. Black is a very bad color to paint, especially with buffing, and we don't really want to buff this roof, so we're gonna try and get it as perfect as possible. So let's get this thing outside, give it a nice wash, and then we'll get those bumpers into the booth. All right, guys, so the car is all cleaned up, looking absolutely amazing, and now it's just obviously missing this front bumper, so we need to get that thing in the paint booth and get it painted. That way tomorrow we can just put it on. I think what we'll do is we'll paint the roof in the morning, pull this thing inside after it gets some time to cure and set up, and then we'll put this bumper on. It's just gonna look perfect, and the entire exterior will be assembled. So let's go ahead and get it all in there and get it on, or get it all painted. Okay, so we got everything inside the booth, getting it nice and clean. Vlad's over here wiping it down with some degreaser. And once it's clean, we'll throw down some sealer and then some base and get it clear coated. All right, guys, next day here, and the bumper looks great. Everything turned out amazing. Really happy with it. We'll probably go ahead and start putting this bumper together later in the day. For now, I want to get all this outside, get that AMG in here so we can tape it up and get that roof slicked in. All right, guys, here we go. A little cold start. Alrighty, guys, so the car is cleaned. Just need to tack it and go ahead and start throwing down this base coat. So let's get started. All right, guys, we got the car pulled out into the sun, and man, this thing just absolutely pops in the sunlight. The red looks so good with the metallics, and the roof just looks perfectly flat. I'm really happy with the results. I don't think we're even gonna have to buff it. Maybe just denable little pieces of trash. Unfortunately, there was some trash in this area, but it's not really too bad. I don't know if you're gonna even be able to see it on camera. It is very small, but it's looking very good. I'm really happy with the results, and I think we're going to move on into the interior and get the carbon steering wheel installed. This is actually a steering wheel that CKM Car Design sent us, and guys, this thing looks absolutely fantastic. All right, guys, so here's our steering wheel and CKM Car Design. They're actually a really cool company. They got a lot of parts for a lot of different cars. They're really big on Mercedes, you know, even if you don't have an AMG, you know, because AMGs can get pretty pricey. They do make a lot of parts to convert your car into an AMG style, such as the AMG headlights, the AMG bumper, and they even have vintage fenders, which I really wanted to get, but unfortunately the AMG has different size fenders. So if you have a stock body, it's perfect for your car. So go ahead and check them out. They also have a YouTube channel doing the installs. I'm actually going to be watching the YouTube install for this steering wheel because check this thing out, man. It's just absolutely amazing. It looks so beautiful. I just love it, and I know it's going to tie in the interior really good. The thing is, though, this is a 2018 steering wheel, so it is the facelift edition, and it looks a lot better. It's going to update that interior, but you do need to program it for the buttons and everything to work. So we're going to have to watch his video and see how to do it. So let's go ahead and get inside there. We'll unplug the battery to start off, and then we'll go ahead and swap this steering wheel out. All right, so I had no idea how to remove this steering wheel, so I Googled it, and a dude said you got to poke holes in your column, and I was like, what the heck? And then Vlad actually looked, and there's literally a hole there already, which makes me think that I think this car was in a front end collision because the gaps were tweaked and the front bumper was repainted. So I guess the airbag deployed, and yep, sure enough, that is a hole. And I'm guessing you just go up inside there. Oh shoot, look, it's coming out. Oh, I was honestly skeptical about that.
So Mark just got it.
Pressure.
There you go.
Ooh, nice. Woo!
Nobody got scared.
Vlad was scared. The camera didn't show it, but he was scared. All right, guys, we're ready to zip it off. Before y'all ask, Vlad brought this extension right here, so we're gonna roll with it.
Keep going.
Nah.
You got it off, dude. He's a good man.
All right, so we're gonna make sure the steering wheel is perfectly straight, which looks straight to me, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to
grab the new one. Hold that.
all right, here we go. Moment of truth. It's the wrong size. Nah. Yeah,
Psyching
right.
on us.
CKM Car Design don't play around.
No, sir.
They hooked us up. So now,
Dang, that fits perfectly with the interior.
yeah, you see the red? I wish he had red stitching. We should have got a white stitch, but this is all they had in stock, so we're just going to have to deal with it and then put that bad boy in there just like that. Tighten this down. I'm surprised actually how easy this steering wheel came out. Like the video I watched, the top comment was, make sure you leave your bolt in because I whacked myself in the face with my steering wheel. So they must have been putting some force on it, but this one, luckily for us.
Well, you did see the design of how it holds together, you know? It wasn't like a shaft like normally. That's
No,
how
it is.
It is?
Yeah, but it has like a spring that like makes it seat in there.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. That quality is great.
Yeah, dude, this is such a, like, you can just look and see, like, just absolutely transforms the look. I can't wait to get the airbag in and see what it looks like. I'm actually gonna run this in with the impact. It just feels so good in your hand. I mean, the original one did have suede, but this has like a, it's like concave instead of just being round. So like you hold it right here and it feels really good in your hands. I don't know if that's just what the 2018 one is, or if that's just the steering wheel, but it looks and feels amazing. So now we're going to put this airbag in, just like so. And it's just an easy install. Like, you can literally do this at home, no big deal. So if you guys want this in your Mercedes, hit them up. I'm gonna actually link all their info down below. You can check out their YouTube channel to see how to install it, and you can also check out their website, see all the wide variety of parts they have for all different cars. And all right, that's in. Fuck, Mark. Okay guys, so we got the steering wheel installed, and this thing looks absolutely amazing. I'm really liking it. It really completely transformed the interior. Another thing I noticed, it kind of goes with the speedometer, because you can see it's all red and black, and it got this red stitching. One thing I don't like about this steering wheel is the airbag. It moves around. I don't know if I installed it incorrectly. I'm not exactly sure, so I will take it off later and see if I can install it better. But for now, we're just gonna leave it, and that's pretty much going to be it, guys. I mean, if you want, you can go check them out and get your steering wheel like this. As you can see, it just looks crazy, and all this goes with all of the silver here, and it just looks absolutely amazing. One thing I really wish I don't like about this car is the wood grain. I don't know, some people might like that, but I wish it was carbon. This steering wheel would look just like 10 times better if all this carbon tied in with all of this carbon. But yeah, that's gonna be it with the steering wheel. I'm really happy with it, and if you guys like it, let me know what you think. Comment down below. Okay guys, so I hope you've been enjoying the CLS63 series, guys. I've really enjoyed this rebuild, and we've just been knocking this thing out. It's pretty much done. We need to just put that front bumper on and button it up, you know, get those little seals on. We can glue in the window now, but first I want to let the paint cure. We're going to set the car under the 4-post lift and let it cure. That way we can fully cut and buff it. What do you think, Vlad? What should we sand it with?
We're probably gonna do like a 1500, 2000, and then go up from there.
And then 3? Yeah, just to get a perfect finish, because for a car like this, you want a show car finish, and the professionals cut and buff. So we're gonna cut and buff the whole thing. And also, we decided we're going to buff the rest of the car, simply because it's just not going to match the perfect finish there. So it does have like scratches and stuff from over time, you know. A paint job just, it's not like a factory paint job if you don't do it right. So like, we need to go over the whole car, I think, with the 3000. We're not going to go crazy with it because it already has been cut down. We'll hit it with the 3000, polish it out, make it look super nice, and pretty much after that it's done, and we can install some mods. We have some downpipes from VRP, and man, they look absolutely sick. I can't wait to show you guys those. And we also are getting it tuned by Eurofed. We're going to send the ECU out, since the car will be sitting in storage. And that's going to be it for the car for now. So I think we should put this bumper onto the car. I think just zip ties, because we are going to wrap all this stuff black. We decided we're not going to paint it because it is chrome, and it's impossible to paint chrome properly, and it's going to chip off. So we're going to wrap it. We actually have a friend from church. He's into wrapping cars, and he told us that we can do it, and he's going to help us. So we ordered some very nice vinyl for it, and we're going to get all that wrapped. So for now, I think we're just going to get this bumper, zip tie it onto the car, and just leave it there. That way it won't be in the way, because I know if we put it somewhere, you know, accidents happen, and I don't want someone to scratch this bumper, because I mean, it just turned out absolutely amazing. And I hope the paint matches better, because we did opt for some expensiver paint. And so let's see. So let's go ahead and get it on the car and get it zip tied, and then we'll get the car parked inside. Okay, so we got the bumper on, and guys, this paint matches so much better than the last paint on the bumper. That was just way too dark, so it's literally perfect. I'm really happy with that. So we're gonna get this car inside and end this episode. Okay guys, just like that, we got the car inside, away from the elements, just in case it does rain, because this is fresh paint and we don't want it to get messed up, especially since it turned out so good. Hope you guys enjoy this content. If you do and you want to stick around, be sure to smash that subscribe button, because the next episode will be a new build, guys. So stay tuned. I'm very happy and very excited to get started on that one, and it's gonna be just as epic as this one. So stay tuned. The next episode, we'll go ahead and start tearing it down and getting into the damage and showing it to you guys, and I can't wait. So if you want to stick around, be sure to smash that subscribe button and hit the bell so you can be the first one to see it. And if you want to get the inside scoop before the YouTube video, go ahead and follow us on Instagram at motorhead.co. I will be releasing it on there tomorrow, so if you want to see it, I will link it down below. We appreciate all the love and support you guys have been giving. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.